Well, we don't have much time left. Does anyone have any idea how much time we do have? Let me confirm quickly a couple rumors with you.
Yes.
One of them, has it ever been settled whether Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds was a code for anything?
It never was, and nobody believes me. I even saw some famous star introducing, I've forgotten who it was, introducing a Lennon McCartney show, and it was Mel Torme saying about how Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds was about LSD. This is the truth. My son came home with a drawing and showed me this strange-looking woman flying around. I said, what is it? He said, it's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. And I thought, that's beautiful. I immediately wrote a song about it. The song had gone out, the whole album had been published, and somebody noticed that the letters spelt out LSD. And I had no idea about it. And of course, after that, I was checking all the songs to see what the letters spelt out. Yeah. They didn't spell out anything, none of the others. And it wasn't about that at all, you know.
They could do that with Eleanor Rigby.
But nobody believes, you see. Yeah.
Stood for
there was Henry the Horse in a song I wrote called Mr. Kite. The lyrics, which I got most of it off, was an old poster for an old-fashioned circus, you know, from the 1800s. And it was all about Pablo Fanke's fair, and the horse was there. And they said Henry the Horse was horse, which I didn't know anything about then, you know. And Happiness is a Warm Gun was another one, they said, which was banned on the radio. They said it was about shooting up drugs. And it was the front of a gun magazine which said, Happiness is a Warm Gun. You know, they're advertising guns. I thought it was so crazy that I made a song out of it.
Do you ever think of anything, I don't know if you knew Janis Joplin well or Jimi Hendrix
we
or all
didn't
that.
meet, but she sent me a birthday tape on my birthday. Last birthday, Yoko asked all different people to make a tape for me, and she was one of them. And we got it after she died. It arrived in the post that she was singing Happy Birthday to me in the studio.
What do you think could be done about drug overdosing, in or out of the profession of music?
I think the basic thing nobody asks is why do people take drugs of any sort, from alcohol to aspros to hard drugs? And that question has to be resolved first before you think, well, what can we do for the poor drug addict? Why do we and you and anybody have to have these accessories to normal living to live? That means there's something wrong with society that's making us so pressurized that we cannot live in it without guarding ourselves against it. So it's that basic, the problem.
Communication.
I think if people are allowed to be a bit more free and express themselves, they wouldn't have to inhibit themselves by taking drugs to not be hurt. People take drugs and drink so as they don't feel what's going on around them.
Total freedom for everybody is our goal, you know. That way, you know, it will be a utopia.
People are frightened of freedom. They think freedom, oh, there'll be excesses. Of course there would be excess to an extent, and then it would settle down. The way the porno films don't pull so many people in now. So what? It'll level out. And all forms of freedom will be the same as that. If people are allowed to be completely free, it will level out, and people will be less inhibited and not be frightened of each other and wouldn't have to take drugs to prevent being hurt by each other.
존 레논의 곡들이 마약을 의미하는지, 약물 중독 해결에 대한 의견은 어떤지 두 가지에 대해 생각해 봅시다. 우선 존 레논의 곡들이 정말 마약을 표현하는가? 일부는 영향을 충분히 받았다고 생각합니다. 진실은 아무도 모르는 것이지만 분명 비틀즈 노래들 중 마약을 표현했다고 인정하는 곡들이 존재하죠. 대표적으로 방금 인터뷰에서 루시 인 더 스카이 윗 다이아몬드를 부정했지만 후에 폴 맥카트니가 이 곡은 마약을 의미한다고 인정하기도 했습니다. 다만 이러한 이미지 때문인지 일부 곡들도 묶여서 평가당하는 것 같다는 생각도 들었습니다. 다음으로 존 레논은 마약 과다 복용 문제에 대해 이렇게 이야기했었죠.
I think the basic thing nobody asks is why do people take drugs of any sort from
Five Whys라고 하여 하나의 문제를 해결하기 위해서 왜 이 문제가 발생하였을까 질문하며 문제의 근본을 찾아가는 방법이 있는데요. 저는 이 이야기를 듣고 존 레논이 마약 문제에 대해 깊게 생각해 보았다는 느낌을 받았습니다. 물론 Five Whys 같은 기법을 사용하지는 않았겠지만 그와 비슷한 결과를 도출한 것이죠. 그리고 존 레논이 제시한 것이 바로 사회로부터 받는 스트레스가 너무 크다 보니 사람들은 마약을 계속해서 찾게 된다는 것입니다. 조금은 당연한 말이겠지만 또 틀린 말은 아니라고 생각이 듭니다. 사회적 압박으로 인해 정신적으로 힘들어지면 마약에 빠지게 되는 것이죠. 존 레논이 제시한 해답은 자유가 필요하다는 것으로 귀결되었습니다. 개인적으로 존의 솔루션은 조금 극단적이라고는 생각이 듭니다. 저도 존의 말처럼 완전한 자유를 두려워하는 사람인 걸까요? 그리고 한국 또한 마약 문제가 대두되고 있다는 것은 분명한 사실입니다. 청년들에게 가해지는 사회적인 압박들이 많죠. 취직, 육아, 부동산. 이는 서로를 한없이 의식하는 가치관으로 인해 사람들로 하여금 사회가 요구하는 것을 갖추지 못했다는 압박감을 받도록 만듭니다. 그럼 우리가 할 수 있는 것은 대체 무엇일까요? 제 생각에는 자신이 처한 상황에서 긍정적으로 사고할 수 있다면, 그리고 그것이 개개인에서 사회로 퍼져나갈 수 있다면 이 문제를 조금이나마 해결하는 시작점이 될 수 있겠다. 이렇게 결론을 내렸습니다. 물론 이를 위한 제도적인 도움 또한 필요하겠지만 말이죠. 우리 사회가 조금 더 나은 사회로 나아갔으면 좋겠습니다.